that had to do with a violent conflict of Hebrew and Yiddish, and it had nothing to do with the street culture. It was something totally different. It had to do with the political culture of Israel of the 50s. You know, as bourgeois family, my father and mother used to take me and my brother to vacation to a place which nobody goes today anymore, but in those days was a favorite place of all Polish Jews of Tel Aviv. It's the little town of Tzfat in the Upper Galilee. It was a summer resort in which Yiddish and Polish were the dominant language from July 1st to September 1st. I'm not joking. There was a nightclub or something, which in Israeli terms, nightclub, you know, this is a restaurant where you have a cabaret. And you probably heard of the Bursteins, you know, Pesach Burstein, and, you know, they were very popular in Israel. They would never appear in public theaters due to all kinds of municipal restrictions on Yiddish. In those days, we are talking the early 50s. And but they would appear in hotels and restaurants, and they were very, very popular. Now, the couple, the Bursteins, appeared with their little son, the well-known, what's his name? He's now a well-known Israeli singer in his 70s, but then he was a boy of 10 years old or something. Forgot his name. Mike Burstein. Okay. And in the middle of one of the songs, a Sephardi Jew who was also sitting there stood up and said, "We don't want to listen to Ashkenazi stuff, okay? We don't want Yiddish here, you bloody Ashkenazim or something." This could happen in Israel. By the way, it can happen still today, but in different context. And there was kind of a little war there, you know, like you see in American films. You know, people began to, you know, beat. I'm not joking. So my parents and I and my brother left. I didn't see it happen, but it was so typical that I cannot forget it, you know. But this was not a conflict between street and this was something totally different. This was the identification people used to make in the 50s and even the 60s between Yiddish and the hegemony of the Ashkenazi veteran, you know, immigrants to Israel who were controlling the establishment, as it was claimed. It had nothing to do with Yiddish, by the way. This was the anti-Ashkenazi political bias.